Hey guys, Frostyworgz here. Here on my Tauren Shaman 110 on the PTR 7.1. It's October 24th, so 7.1 comes out on Tuesday, and Elemental Shamans really haven't gotten any sort of buffs. Nothing that we can see. I mean, we had a little blue post that was basically worthless. We're gonna, see what we can do. So we don't know any changes so far. So what I was kind of looking at here was a bit of a joke. A buddy of mine told me in a battleground, like, hey, because I did one in Resto, he's like, you outdid your damage as Resto versus when you did one as Elemental. So I'm like, what? So I look, alright, so right now I am in Restoration Spec, as you can see. Okay, now you can't see the weapon because of my camera, but it's only 781. I only have one relic in here. Third's not unlocked. It's only got one trait. This thing's a joke, alright? 781. So for baseline numbers, I'm going to put out here, let's do some lava bursts, okay? 62, 126. Okay, that's the type of damage you get out of this. 62 is baseline, 126 crit. Alright? So, again, the Resto weapon is 781. Okay, my elemental weapon is 798. So, not that big of a difference. So let's go ahead and spec into elemental. Alright. So now that we're in elemental, I'll show you this. Also spec 3 out of 4 into increased critical strike damage dealt by lava burst by 6%. Okay, I do have relics here, and that's why the item level's a little higher, but it's still complete garbage. It's not end game. It's not anything. So let's try a baseline couple lava bursts on here. 42k. Okay, so right off the bat you can see the baseline is lower. Okay, what? And then remember on Resto we crit 126. So now we can put Flame Shock up because that guarantees us a crit. Let's see what we get. 117. How in the hell a 129? Okay, let's try again. 129. You know why that is? Elemental Focus buff. 10% increase. Get rid of that. Let's try again. 117. Okay? The baseline on this is lower than what it is in Resto. That to me is fucking ridiculous. 117. Okay, so let's just try Lightning Bolt once. Without this. 36. 36. 92 crits. 101. And that's again because of this. Okay, but 36. Alright. Let's go back to Resto and try some lightning bolts, just for the hell of it. So remember, 36 was our baseline without critting. So here we are in Resto. 56. 56. 115. Okay, so the baseline and the crits of both Lightning Bolt and Lava Burst are higher in my Resto spec with a lesser weapon and no talents for it versus my Elemental spec that has a higher weapon and talented for more damage in Lava Burst. Like, seriously? That's fucked up. Alright? Like, obviously we're not taking into account the fact that Elemental has, their mastery, which, you can proc and get a double hit, and, when you have 100 Maelstrom, you can Earth Shock and do a little bit more damage. But seriously, I mean, if I went around, say, a battleground and I was spamming this out, I mean, this is decent damage. You can sit here and 56, 56. It's basically the same damn thing as Elemental. I mean, come on. You even get procs like that, okay? That was 126 with a proc, 115 with a lightning bolt. Okay, and you see lesser numbers on Elemental. Like, how is that not, or it's just not okay, okay? Just straight up, okay? Lightning bolt. 36. 36. 92. Now we got this buff going. Okay? 46. 42, okay? Oh my god, there we go. 180k for your full fucking burst Earth Shock. Like, that is complete horse shit. So I don't know what the fuck is going on here, but I swear to God, it would be more beneficial to go around in Resto spec leveling, because you can actually kill mobs faster in the world that way, let alone everything else in the game. Like, okay, Blizzard Elemental needs a revamp, okay? Needs something going on here that's going to change things up, whether it be more dot damage, more earth shock damage to make building up that maelstrom better, more lava burst damage, or more procs, kind of like the old school one, where instead of just, you know, multiplying it one time, let's say you could get 4 fucking procs off of it. Because I remember watching Novos and, you know, BlizzCon with Thugonomics, and I remember him getting like a quadruple proc on somebody behind a pillar, and it wrecked him, and it was awesome because it was game changing. And it wasn't all the time, so you take that RNG into account and you just run with it, you know? So you don't know, are you going to get 1, are you going to get 2, 3, 4? I mean, that shit was cool to me when I played it like that, and now it's just watered down garbage. I mean, you can literally do the exact same thing in Resto, which is pathetic because, okay, the healing surge, when you're in Elemental, 133, 133, 133, 133, okay, they look decent, 133s, alright, but I'm also spec'd to increase healing surge by 45%. So, I mean, even the healing, 133 is decent for that, okay? I'll give it that.
I need more mana.
Oh, I gotta wait for mana, okay. 93. Okay. Still got Vigor. Still get the health increase. I mean, it's there. And that's 93 with a lesser weapon without being spec'd into anything. Okay? So I could be spec'd into, let's see right here. Increase healing done by healing wave and healing surge. So 5, 10, 15% right there. Okay, critical effect from doing a Riptide. I mean, quality of life on Resto is 100% better too. So what's the difference here besides AoE damage and the little procs? Nothing. Junk.